we are live. Let's see who is out there. Okay, so we're early in the reading, so it's going to take time for people to come here. Let me just make sure my comments are on. Top chat is on. Okay. All right, so we go get this party started. I know some of y'all are sleepy. Some of y'all probably asleep at this point, but welcome, guys. Welcome to my channel. This is Divinity Dion Divine. I am your psychic reader slash tarot reader. Wait, hold on. Welcome, guys. I'm your psychic tarot reader slash numerologist slash astrologist. I also read life charts. It's different because I'm going live now, so it's like I can't edit anything. So how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are doing fine. Um, we're going to talk about Ashanti and Nelly. So word on the street, they've been getting a lot of buzz for their new reality show. Hey, how's it going, Humble Learner? I think that's your name. Yeah. So there's a lot of buzz been going on about Ashanti and Nelly's relationship. Now, those of you who are new to my channel, I was one of the first tarot readers to read on Ashanti and Nelly. And ever since I've done that reading, it has plateaued from there. You know, the rest is history. Y'all know, I don't want to brag, but I believe, in my humble opinion, I was the first tarot reader to read Ashanti and Nelly because I didn't see nobody else doing it at the time. And if you want to go check it out, go back. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Humble. How are you? Yeah, I was wanted to go back and look at my Ashanti Nelly video and see how accurate it is. Okay, so yeah, go whenever y'all have time. Go watch that. I'll put the link down below just in case after this if you haven't seen it. But anyways, guys, I have watched the show. I'm on like the fourth episode right now, and it's a pretty good show. I must say it's a really good show. I see 5 people watching me. Could y'all please click the like button? Make sure you click the like button. Um, so they got back 10, they've been back, I think, 10 years ago. They started connecting, I think, in 2013 is when they split. And it's been a 10-year gap when Ashanti and Nelly split. But also, I just want to say congratulations, Ashanti and Nelly, on your baby. Congratulations, because I know this is a special time for Ashanti, and I'm happy that she looks happy as a mommy. And they say when a baby comes, it changes a person. You know, they say the woman's never the same again once she has the baby, because I think it's a spiritual connection with, the woman. So I just want to say congrats to that. You definitely see the chemistry when you watch Nelly and Ashanti. You definitely see that on camera. It's very out there. So that's a plus. The energies I get from Nelly, the energy that I got from Nelly in this video, I mean, from watching the show, he seemed kind of like, he's always seemed on edge. And I'm gonna give you guys a fair and honest opinion because I am a psychic tarot reader and I am an energy channeler, so I can read energies off of people. Nelly is a Scorpio, and let me see what kind of Scorpio he is, by the way. So Scorpio men are usually, he's a fixed sign. Now there's 4 fixed signs in the zodiac: Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius. Now I'm only going to talk about the Scorpio. So the Scorpio, they're emotional. They also can hold grudges for a long time, those of y'all who know. And me knowing that about Nelly, I really want to question his intentions, because from what I know, he wanted to start the show, the reality show, which I'm not going to lie, it's a good business deal. It's a really good business deal. So I applaud him for that. Ashanti apparently didn't want the reality show because she's a very private person, from what I hear. So let me look up Nelly right quick. Now the thing is, not all Scorpios are the same, because the reason why I say Scorpios are not the same, because their numerology number is not the same. Scorpios. So Nelly is a, oh, he's a number two. Okay, so Nelly has a good intuition. Isha World. Hey, Melanie. So, so Nelly has a great intuition. He's a little bit psychic. He's on the cusp. Now, I know this because I studied this. Nelly is also a sweetheart. He's very kind. He's very honest, and he can tell if you're lying or flying. That's Nelly, from what I see. Okay. Let me look up Ashanti because it's been a while since I looked up their signs. Ashanti. Ashanti is a Libra. She's a number four, so she's very she's what they call a secret enemy. She's, you put her in a category with like a Jay-Z and Beyonce. Them two could be the case of spiritual. Um, Ashanti's very honest. She's very loyal. That's one thing about her. She's very loyal, and you hear her say that a lot. She's also very articulate. She likes things a certain way. I saw on the show that she's a party planner, which is, that's good in her field. I wish I kind of can see her too behind the scenes later on in the future. I do see that with Ashanti. That'll be a good field for her. Another thing about Ashanti is that she's very she's way ahead of her time. So the things that she does, it take a while for others to get right, because she's very out there. So I feel like when it comes to Ashanti and Nelly, that's a plus. Okay. Now the fact that she's a Libra, now I'm speaking on Libras, you know, not her numerology number. Her being a Libra, Libras are usually, you know, they say Libras are all about balance, right? That's what they tell you. But Libra scale is tilted. And no offense to my Libras, but a lot of Libras do lie. That's one thing about Libra. That's why they can be great lawyers. They're good actors and good entertainers too, because they can put up a front. So Libras are good at lying. Trust me. Have you ever, who, I don't know how many of y'all dated a Libra, but if they cheat on you, they will look you dead in the eye and be like, I would never cheat on you. I promise. And they lying. That's Libras. Now, Libra men and Libra women are different, but they're the same in a way. Now, Libras, don't come at me. I'm just saying this is just Libras. This is when you operate with a shadow side. Let me correct myself, you know, before y'all jump on my case. If you're operating with your shadow side, yes. Okay, so anyways, let's move on from that. I love in the show that Nelly didn't leave out his children. That's one thing that I did love about this, about Nelly. He didn't ignore his kids. He made them. He put them out there. From what I saw. And the thing is, guys, what you have to understand is we're watching these people grow in front of our eyes. Okay, this is a reality show. Y'all know how reality shows get. They're not always in a good light. You need the drama to keep you watching. And I'm pretty sure Nelly and Ashanti was fully aware of this. Now the baby. So the baby had me laughing because they had the baby with a do-rag on. I said, what, they got a baby with a do? Man, let that baby hair grow. And his name was KK. So I like how they kept it hidden. That I love that for Ashanti. That's good. And that was just the first episode, you know. The second episode, she opens up more about her pregnancy. We saw that she had a C-section and with KK. And I think that's what a lot of people are getting misconstrued when it comes to her relationship with Nelly. What I was getting as I was channeling Ashanti's energy, I was getting that there's a lot of insecureness going on with her. And you can hear it when she's communicating it with Nelly. Like there was a scene where they're in the bed and they're talking about, you know, what they're going to do in the future. And how Nelly's going to be on the road a lot. And Nelly was all like, well, you signed up for this. You know, you knew what you was getting into. I did have an issue with that because it felt like Nelly like kind of saw. Hey, Deanna, I watched the entire series. Oh, you did? What you think about it? Let me know in the comments. So what I saw was that Nelly, he seems very, passive aggressive. What I was getting from this, and I kind of felt like it was kind of like, dang, slow down, like, whoa, shoot, like, cause he was telling her, this is what we gonna do. This is what I don't want. I don't want to live in New York. The baby, you got to be with the baby. I'm not gonna be with the baby when it cries and stuff like that. I did see scenes like that, and he does come off like a narcissist. And now remember, guys, he is a fixed sign. So what he believes is what he believes. That's how fixed sign people are. But I do see him being flexible. And that's what I look for when it comes to certain people. Once I know who you are, I look to see if you're flexible. So I see Nelly doing that. Now, remember, this is a reality show, so we don't know what's behind the scenes, but that's what we're going to get into with the reading. We're going to go into the reading and see what spirit actually says, what's going on. Is there smoke and mirrors? Are they lying to us? Are they putting on a show? That's what we're going to look for today. Moving on from that, getting her body back. We saw Ashanti getting back her body. I like that. She was very consistent. She had to take her time. And I think that going back to what I was saying about her insecurities, I felt like watching Ashanti, and as I was reading her energy, she felt that was the purpose. The fact that she got a C-section now, I feel like her insecure was right there. Like, what if Nelly gets another girl? What if he checks this girl out? He's always on the road. What if he see another bad chick? Am I going to still be the baddest chick? Like, I can read her thoughts as I'm watching the film, and I can read her insecurities. And so Nelly, I can see in his eyes that Nelly's not going to be the guy that cheats. I can see girls going his way, but I won't see Nelly cheat. I don't, spiritually, I don't feel that from Nelly. They did bring up their past. I don't think Mama Jer will go for Nelly mistreating her daughter. Oh yeah, Mama Jer was on it. Mama, she's a native New Yorker. You know how New Yorkers are. So she was like, and that's the thing about my last video when I was talking about the difference between people from the South and people up North. People from the South, we have hospitality. You can tell Nelly's upgrading. Well, Nelly's from the Midwest, so it's a difference. He's like in the between. But you can tell Nelly, because I like how he mentioned that he grew up with with no father. So you can see a lot of his mannerisms comes from a female. The way he talks as if he was like how Medea, how Tyler Perry do. You kind of can hear that in his voice when he's talking about, when he uses his humor. It's kind of funny, but and you can see that Ashanti is understanding to that. And you can tell she really loves Nelly. Like, you really genuine, you can feel the energy through the screen. And she really wants this to work. And I completely understand that, Nelly, another thing I noticed is that he brings up his past a lot. And I'm really big on what a person says, because words are powerful. And I always say be careful with what you say, because it can manifest. And Nelly always was saying, like, I feel second place and all this stuff like that. When people tell you those things, those are red flags. Not in a bad way, but I'm just saying those the things you look for, because people are not saying it just because they're saying it. They're saying it because it's meaningful to them. He's actually telling you how he really feels. It's up to you to decipher on how you would take that, And he's a jokester, so you kind of can see that too. He has a great sense of humor. I mean, their comedic timing is on point. Him and Ashanti, that's what I love, because it kept us watching, so that was good. A person's words. Oh yeah, I went over that already. Ashanti realizing that she had knots. Now that was a big scare, because when you have a baby. And I think Ashanti is, her being the first time mom, I feel like she's understanding, like, whoa, I didn't know it was going to come out with all of this. She didn't think, it was going to be this bad. But and then I remember hearing the comments and what people were saying about how Nelly was like, neglecting Ashanti at times. I really didn't see that in the show. He had to do what he had to do because he's an artist too. So did Ashanti. But I felt like Shanti was more of, yeah, she was vocal about it. She just wanted to be a mommy. You know, she really wanted to. You can tell like she's not really. I don't really get. I don't really feel that Ashanti is really into the music like she used to be. You know, there is there is a feel that I hear in her voice, her tone. You know, and the music industry has changed. So I completely understand what her thought process is going. Nelly, on the other hand, he's all about generational wealth. He's like he's on a time clock. You gotta understand, this man's 50 years old. He ain't got that much young years left. So I get the rush. I get why he's so anticipated. You know, trying to do something. Ashanti's like, you know, let's take it slow. I'm enjoying my youth. I want to be a mommy. I want to do this. I get it. That's what you guys are seeing. And I don't want you guys to get the two mixed up. Just because you see him doing the most talking and she's doing the little talking, I don't want you to think negative, okay? I want you to look at it through a spiritual lens. This is kind of like psychology, low key. You know, the Christmas performance was amazing. That's part of the business. You saw Debbie Allen talking to her about, look, girl, we need you to do the finale show. And this is, they want you to, and she was like, I can't, you know, I got to breastfeed my baby. I got to be on the flight. I can't be doing all of that. And he was like, I know, Ashanti, but this is, you know, the gods. We got to listen to what the gods say because the gods be knowing, you know. And you have to compromise. There's a lot of compromise when you have a child. And like I always tell people, once you have a kid, it's not about you anymore. It's about that kid. Yeah, it is what it is, and y'all understand what I'm saying. Let me look at the comments right quick, see what people are saying. Okay, where's my live chat list? Okay, let's see who we got in the house. D Marie. Now, D Marie, you had some good questions. I'm glad those are good questions. You know, Dan Request, I don't think mom and managers. Oh yeah, she ain't going for that. Nelly moon sign is Gemini. Interesting. So he's a. Oh, okay. So Nelly moon sign is a Gemini. When you have a moon sign in Gemini, that means this is what he keeps hidden. The moon is what keeps hidden. The rising is how you come across. Your sun sign is your soul. The moon sign, so the fact that he's in Gemini tells me what he keeps hidden is he got two side personalities. He'll show you one side, but he got another side. You see how that works? But that's what Nelly keeps hidden. So he's showing us, he can show us a certain face, a certain look, but behind closed doors, he's a different person. Moving on from that, episode 3, Nelly's basic plan. So basically what I saw in episode 3 is Nelly basically planned his life. He foresaw his future with Ashanti. Didn't date Libra man. You know, he foresaw his future in Ashanti, and I think when he came over there and gave her a hug when they did the versus battle, and you saw Ashanti, they was talking about it, and she said, "No, I didn't. I gave you a little pat," because she gave him a little pat. That was like, okay, boo. That's what I was getting from that. Like, okay, boo. But Nelly like, nah. You know, you want to be with me. You know, you was really feeling the love. You was feeling the love, and you know, like I said, Nelly's on the time clock. That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna stick to that. Somebody said Beyonce brought Jay-Z out again, and this time they kissed. It definitely a cover-up. Yeah, we know, trust me. But we focus on Ashanti and Nelly, okay? Episode 3. Okay, what else? Yeah. It feels like when he's around, he's putting on a show. Yeah, I feel like Nelly is. I was getting that energy. I do get that energy like when Nelly was message. I feel like when Nelly was on camera, he's always showing us that side. Ashanti moon is Sag. That's why she laughs at everything. Okay, so Sagittarius is. So what Ashanti keeps Okay, so what she keeps hitting is y'all don't come for her. I heard that she's really gutter, Ashanti. And the thing about Sagittarius, and I know because I'm a Sag rising, a Sagittarius moon is different. With the moon, like say if somebody come up to Ashanti and disrespect her, oh she got a mouth on her. The fact that she has that Libra in her, she has the air, so she's always in her head. With the if you come after her, they shoot bow and arrows, and everybody's gonna get it. So when she cuts you out, y'all step aside because she gonna cuss you out too. That's Ashanti. Now we ain't seen that side of her yet, but Ashanti does have that. That's a Sag moon. They're very fun. They're very bubbly. That's another thing. So Ashanti comes off balance, because of Libra. But when it comes to her moon, that's where we see the fun, the goofiness. We see all of that. The moon is are opposite and be difficult to coexistence. Break that down. What you mean by that? Another thing. They're good for traveling. Ashanti can't sit still for too long. She has to keep doing something else. That's Ashanti. Like Regine Carter, she's a Sag. That's true. So with Regine being a Sag, she can't sit still. She has to be moving. She has to be doing all this other stuff. Very passionate. They're very passionate people, especially when it comes to what they love or what they want to do. Another thing about Sagittarius, what I learned is that now this is the men, not the women, but the men, they come in threes. Remember that, ladies. Remember that. If you're dating a Sagittarius man, they have three people in their love life. And the thing about that is, you probably won't even know who they are. Just give you ladies a heads up if you're dating a Sagittarius. They don't like to sit still. They have to keep moving. So that's what you're getting into when you're with a Sag. But this doesn't refer to the females. Just want to let you know on that. Anyways, moving on from that. Another question I had was, where was Ashanti's sister? Did y'all see her in any of the episodes? Now, I don't know if she signed on to be on the show or she didn't. But I do know her sister is not like... that's a good question. Why wasn't her sister there? Maybe we should ask that question too. We gonna ask that at the end of the video. So let me write that question down. Where was her sister? Or what's the energy around Ashanti and her sister? Now I do know about her. She's an Aries. His moon is Gemini. Hers is Sag. Opposite signs in terms of living together can be difficult. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense. I was wondering where she was also. Where was your sister? What's the energy around Ashanti's sister? What I do know about the sister, she was going through some domestic violence with her dude. And I'm going to talk more about that. I'm going to do another episode. This Ashanti Nelly video is going to be live, but I'm going to do another one where we're going to get into a deep dive on everything. That's where you're going to start seeing the pictures and all that kind of stuff. So anyways, we're going to move on from that. Nelly feels neglected. We went over that because he's a water sign. He's emotional. So he's going to be feeling some type of way. He's a Scorpio. Nelly does have a gambling problem. That I will admit. That got to change. Now, I know Nelly, I don't know if you're watching me or not, but that has to change. You're a daddy now. You can't be gambling like how you used to do. I know that's like your tradition or that could be your escape. But we living in famine right now. And I know you're a Trump supporter. And I can tell Ashanti was kind of, her ancestors, They were all about, you know, she spoke about that on the show. And I was kind of like, oh, dang. Really, Nelly? Now, I don't know if Nelly was doing this for publicity. Maybe. Because Nelly don't come off like, to me, he don't come off as like a racist or anything like that. I just kind of feel like maybe he was, the energy I was getting at, he knew this was going to bring people to watch the show. That's what I'm taking from that. But I knew that was a problem, you know, and I don't want to assume. I'm not assuming. I'll still read on that too. Okay, so that's it for we have that. Now we're gonna get into the questions. Now we're gonna go into the reading, and we're gonna see what's up with them. So the questions I got is, what's the thoughts or energy surrounding them since Nelly performed at Trump's inauguration? That was one of the questions. Okay, let's see. Spirit, if you don't mind, could you please bring Nelly's spirit guides into the room along with Ashanti spirit guides? Could you please talk to me? What was the energy surrounding Nelly and Trump? What was the energy surrounding? Okay, whoever wrote this question, what did y'all really mean? What's the thoughts or energy surrounding them? Who's them? And since Nelly performed at the inauguration, my belief is that Nelly not did that Trump celebration for money. Yeah, I believe that too. What's the thoughts or energy surrounding Nelly and Ashanti perform Trump's inauguration? Okay. Spirit, I understand what I'm saying. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. Please, Father God, allow me to see and say anything and everything that you allow me to say and see. What was the energies around Nelly's performance? How did Ashanti and them feel about that? What cards do y'all want me to use? Do y'all want me to use the Witch's Tarot or Robin Hood? I want to see some votes. What do y'all pick? What's the thoughts and energy surrounding Nelly's performance at Trump's inauguration when it comes to Ashanti? I'm assuming that's what y'all are trying to say. The Witch's Tarot, okay. All right, Spirit, please talk to me. What was the energy around Nelly's performance when it comes to the Trump inauguration? Remember, guys, this video is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say in this video is alleged. Wink, wink. Y'all know how we do here. Spirit, talk to me. How does Ashanti feel about Nelly's performance at the Trump's inauguration? Father God, they are your loves. They are your beloveds. Please, Father God, authorize me to see and say anything and everything that you authorize me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. In your name I pray, Ashe. So I get the Eternal Dance. That's the first card I get from the Oracle cards. I get Movement, Will of Life, Path of Least Resistance. I feel like Nelly was dancing to his own drum when he shouted this out. And that was the focus. He was just trying to... This is just who Nelly is. You know, we were seeing a side of his personality, and this is in the past position. Right now, he's trying to break through with, he's breaking free from negative attachments. So right now, this has got them a lot of hate, what Nelly just did, because you have to understand we're appealing, they're a demographic to us. You know what I'm saying? and that was disrespectful to the ancestors, that Nelly did that. So some things you can joke about, but not everything. And right now you see this is them, but you see negative energy around the dove. So that right now they're trying to break free from negative attachments. I wish they talk about that soon. But this is what Ashanti was feeling. But I do see eternal love though. Don't worry guys, I do see happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. I get in the past it wasn't emotional loss that Nelly did this, is what she knows. It was very shocking. Ashanti was very shocked when this happened. She wasn't even expecting this. She didn't even know this was going to come. But I get triumph and success. It brought them a lot of attention. It made people want to know more. And whatever this move that Nelly did, it was tactful and it was successful. It got everybody watching. Okay, so let's look at the tarot cards. The focus was restrictions. There was something about being restricted, trapped in fear. Because now everywhere they go, they have to be careful with what moves they make or they can get cut. But it got them victory. The problem they're standing on is they're in a relationship. They're in this together. It was a bad choice. I feel in the past there was something about being judged. It was like Nelly's karma in a way. What he knows, it was shocking. You see, I get the Tower card. You can't make this stuff up. Is what she knows. What's in front is work. It got them the film, right? It got them the reality show. What's going on in their mind is a celebration. What's around them, they have choices now. Now they have movement. What they're worried about is the powers that be. That's what they're worried about. In the outcome, even though they did all of this, they're going to end up be feeling down and out. So what I'm going to tell you is they did this for money. Nelly did this for money. That's why he's not really for him. They did it for money. That's what I can say about that. Any questions about that? Okay, so let's go to the next question. Is Nelly jealous or harboring some type of resentment towards her? How do y'all feel about that question? Do y'all feel like Nelly is jealous of Ashanti? I want to see the comments. What do y'all feel about that? Is everybody on the same page? Is Nelly jealous or harboring some type of resentment towards her? Hey, D'Angelo. All right, so let's see. Spirit, talk to me. Allow Nelly spirit guides to communicate with my spirit guides. Thank you. Is Nelly jealous or harboring some type of resentment towards Ashanti? Spirit, talk to me. Is Nelly jealous or is he harboring some type of resentment towards her? He keeps feeling neglected, saying nobody cares about him. Yeah, he does. He did say that. He did make that statement on the show. I kind of felt like he's a jokester in a way. I don't see where it's coming from. But he did say that. So it's kind of like, I'm not going to take him too serious because I don't see any, like, conflict. And, I can tell Ashanti, she has this laugh. Now, that's another thing I want to talk about, Ashanti's laugh. Some people, especially Libras, sometimes they put on a front. If y'all have friends with Libras, y'all know. Y'all be putting fronts. Y'all laugh. But y'all do that to keep from crying. You don't really show how you really feel. I've talked to Libra women before. Oh, I ain't got problems in my relationship. Yeah, we good. He treat me good and all this stuff. We don't have them problems. No. Lying. Because when I look at the cards, it tells me something different. Okay, so is Nelly jealous, or is he harboring some type of resentment towards Ashanti? Spirit, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Is Nelly jealous of Ashanti? I don't feel that, but let's see what Spirit say. Is Nelly jealous, Spirit? Is he a jealous of Ashanti? 1, 2. Okay. The first thing I get in the past, he went through something. I get there was some grief, sadness, and resentment, resurrection. Hola, hey Anna. Uh, Anna, hey. There was some type of uh, re- there was a loss back in between them two. Okay, there's some type of guilt. Let's say that is what's crossing Nelly and her. Kind of like I'm gonna get you back for what you did to me. I do feel that energy, but this is in the past, right? What I see right now is I get the enchantment forest. I get mystery, magic, and excitement. Now, let me tell you this is what's happening with them right now. Whenever I get this card, you see how when trees grow, they grow upward and they flourish. For some reason, this tree is bent out of shape. There's love in the air, yes, but the tree is bent out of shape because the moon is here, and the moon represents lies. There's a lie somewhere. Somebody's lying. So the tree is not properly stable. But I get mystery, magic, and excitement right now. But I don't get that he's jealous of her. I get eternal love. I get happiness, harmony, and fulfillment. He is. Okay? That's what I see in the future. I get the third chakra. The third eye chakra, right? So this tells me that she did something to him in the past that he felt either some grief, sadness, or he had like a loss, is what he knows. He knows what he's doing wrong. I don't want to say it was Ashanti, but he knows what he did wrong. Let me correct myself. I get that he's suffering in silence. There's something that Nelly knows at this point. He can see the sharp edges around the corner. Nelly knows something. I feel like he's worried about something. He's worried about the way he is. Because, fixed sign people don't want to change. They don't think nothing wrong with them. There's nothing wrong with me. I think people are just crazy. That's how Nelly thinks. But he sees what people are seeing in the comments and how they're responding to his actions. He sees it a mile away. He is suffering in silence. Nelly, you might need some therapy. I need you to go to counseling and some therapy. I'm just going to tell you that right now. But either way, I see eternal love and I see them moving on. You see? He went from a dark place to a light place. And I see money. Because green represents money. Okay? So I see this for the future for them. Okay, so I don't feel like they have any jealous love, but let's see what the tarot say. I get the focus is there's a big transformation in their relationship. I get that what's crossing them is there's a fight. They're fighting. They're going through a change. I don't know what's going on behind closed doors, but uh, Nelly feels it was the fighting. The fact that I feel like Ashanti put it out there. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just getting what Spirit's telling me. I think Ashanti put something out there that in the past they were fighting, and that's what people stuck to. People stick to the negative energy, right? So there's a big change, and what's crossing him is fighting and arguing and stuff like that. Because she says he can go to 2,000 and 100 and stuff like that when he's upset. The problem has something to do with her being a mother, or a mother figure is the problem. Have we seen Nelly's mom talk to Ashanti? What is their dynamic? Because I think maybe his mom is in the way. In the past, it was making them toss and turn in their sleep, but I feel like the nightmare is over. I'm going to say the nightmare is over because this is in the past. If this was in the future, she's tossing and turning in her sleep, but this is in the past. So this tells me that the nightmare is over. What they know is they're watching their money grow, they're being patient, they're planning things, or Nelly's planning things. He said the mom loves Ashanti on the show. Okay, that's what he said. Now I want y'all to be careful with what people say. What do you see? I know he said that, but do we see the mom interact with Ashanti? That's what you gotta look at. So I feel like the Ace of Swords. What's in the future is there's something about a decision that needs to be made. In the mind, there's some lies and tricks when it comes to the mother. I told y'all, there's something going on with that mom. I get this fire sign woman. This is Ashanti. What's around is Ashanti. No, Ashanti's a what? A Libra. I don't know who this fire sign woman is. There's a woman who's a fire sign woman. She's in the picture. She's around this. What their hopes and fears is a tense situation. But the outcome is there's a change in the air. So the question we ask is Nelly jealous or harboring feelings, resentment towards Ashanti? I'm going to say this is his escape for something difficult. And there's a change in the air. That's what I'm going to say. Like I said, and I don't know why I was saying this, I feel like Ashanti was his escape. He's 50 years old. He's going, you know, he ain't got it like he used to got it. And he saw Ashanti was his getaway. That's what I'm going to stick to. All right. Now, I know it's hard for some of y'all fixed signs to believe that. And you may not want to believe it, but it's the truth. Spirit never lies. Okay, so what's the next question? Is she really suppressing a lot of her thoughts and feelings to be with Nelly? Let's see. Good question. Spirit, talk to me. Is Ashanti suppressing... Spirit, let's allow Ashanti spirit guides to communicate with mine. Nelly, step aside. Ashanti spirit guides to communicate with my spirit guides. Is she really suppressing a lot of her thoughts, feelings to be with Nelly? Remember, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all, it's 15 of y'all watching me. I need to see them like buttons go up. Ooh, I'm so demanding. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to be all like, y'all like a dank. Like, shoot. Okay, Spirit, is she really suppressing a lot of her feelings when it comes to be with Nelly? Let's see. Spirit, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. If we have enough time, y'all, if we have enough, somebody laugh. If we have enough time, we're going to do some live readings for some of y'all who want me to read on. Okay? Is Ashanti really suppressing a lot of her feelings and thoughts? I kind of feel she is. You know, they got this reality show. She can't really have a say so. They're not together all the time. She has a baby by him. She don't want to say something that's going to run him off because then she's going to be labeled as a single mom. Spirit, please talk to me, talk to me. Is she really suppressing a lot of her thoughts and feelings just to be with Nelly? Is Ashanti suppressing a lot of her feelings just to be with Nelly? Y'all petty. I only see 8 of y'all who like the video, and it's 16 of y'all watching. Some of y'all who new to my channel, welcome. I'm sorry. We keep it real on this channel. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 1, 2. All right, let's see. Is she really suppressing a lot of her thoughts and feelings to be with Nelly? Ashe, ashe, ashe. So I get the search. I get in the past, Shanti was feeling lost, confused, and lonely at one point. Even though the sun was shining on her, she had a lot of money. You see the green? She has a lot of money. She feels a little bit exposed though. You see that? But in the past, this isn't a past, right? I feel like she was searching for Nelly, but I felt like there was something where she kind of knew, you know. Right now, she's healing. She's reconnecting with her true nature at this point. Even though Ashanti went through a lot with Nelly, she's healing. And what I see in the future is I get the ocean of eternal love. I get healing, creativity, and fertility. I see another baby. I don't know what y'all. I feel like there's another baby coming for Ashanti. I don't know if she even have it right now, but I feel like there's another baby coming. In the past, there was some hope. There was some false hope at one time, but she had faith. I get there's something about Ashanti need to check her moral compass. I feel like her moral compass is kind of off a little bit. Even though she's healing, I feel like she's kind of going to God with everything. She's keeping faith, but I feel like Ashanti has that type of mindset where, you know, till death do us part. Like she take her vows very seriously. The man needs to be doing this and doing that and this and that and the third. I have a question on my reading, so I'm so okay. We go save that. Yeah, Ashanti is all about her morals. My man better be doing this. He better be doing that. He better be doing this. And I can feel like, and what I need for some of y'all women to do, sometimes that can be a lot for a man to handle. And I'm trying to get y'all out that type of mindset. Look at things through a spiritual mindset, like spiritual eyes. Don't look at it in man's words. Like man said, Adam and Eve. You know, he says a man and woman, and they got to get married, and da, 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 da. Y'all need to get out of that mindset, okay? This is a man who wrote this book and made and controlling you. That's why a lot of you are not happy, because things are not working from you because you're learning from a man's perspective, not a female perspective. You understand that all the titles in the book is men, right? You don't got no females in it. And you wonder why you're having problems in your life. Just letting you know that. I see in the future, when it comes to this creativity, they're going to have movement, choices, and decisions to make. Is what's crossing them when it comes to this baby. So I do feel like they want another. I'm getting Ashanti wants another baby with Nelly. Like after she had this first one, I feel like she wants another one. But um, I'm just saying she might want another one. That's it. I'm not saying that she's gonna have one. There's some choices she's gonna make if she wants another one. Okay, so the question was, is she really suppressing a lot of her feelings to be with Nelly? No, I get no. I feel like she's feeling down and out though. Um, but I don't feel like it has something to do with money. What's crossing them is a lot of gossip and negative energy. Is what's crossing them. That's what's making her feel like that. Because people are talking and they're seeing how Nelly is expressing herself on the show and people are talking. The problem that they're standing on is there's gonna be something about karma. Something's gonna come back and bite him. It's Nelly's karma. And Ashanti already knows this. In the past, things was getting out of control. What she knows is that they're on a contract and they have a little bit of money. So they really don't have a lot of money, y'all. I know y'all looking at the screen, y'all seeing what they got, they renting. They ain't really got money like you think they got money. What I see in the future is I get this Emperor man. This man could be Cancer, Aries, Libra, Capricorn man. Or this could represent a father figure man. I get a father figure man. What's in front of him is a father. In her mind, what's going on in her mind, Ashanti, is she feels like the whole world is watching. The whole world is watching him. It's a matter of time when you will see the real Nelly. Ashanti already knows this. She's just kind of like, I can deal with you. And I want to keep that private. But now how the whole world sees you, oh, that's Ashanti. What she's worried about is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups. She's hoping for a little girl, I believe. I think this is what she wants. She wants a little girl. Because remember I said it was a baby, right? She's hoping for a little girl. But there's something hidden, and it's going to reveal itself in 2 days or 2 weeks. Probably 2 months. I know Ashanti said she wasn't pregnant. Maybe we should read that. See if she is pregnant. I don't know. She said she wasn't, but whatever this is going to reveal itself in 2 days, 2 weeks. Or it could, it's either that, or it could be something dealing with Nelly is not following through with his marriage or his contract. And she's feeling a birth of new emotions. That's why I'm giving this card. She's feeling a whole tidal wave of new emotions when it comes to Nelly. So you might hear her be vocal about this pretty soon. When 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months, I'm gonna say that. Okay. Any questions? Y'all have any questions down below? Moving on from that, the next question: will their relationship last? That's a good question. Will their relationship last? Let's see what the spirit guides say. We got 17 people in the who's watching. I need 17 of y'all to click that like button. All right, so let's see. Spirit, talk to me. Will their relationship last? Will Nelly and the Ashanti relationship last? I think they good together. Do they need work? Yes. Everybody needs work. Everybody's not perfect. But they pretty good. They average. If I was going to rate them a 10, I would give them a 7. Spirit, talk to me. Will their relationship last, Spirit? That's what we want to know. Will their relationship last? Now, these are questions that you guys asked, so I'm just asking the questions y'all gave me. Spirit, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Will their relationship last? Let's see. Will Ashanti and Nelly's relationship last? Spirit, please, Father God, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Nelly and Ashanti, will their relationship last? But so far, it's a good show. It really is. Nelly, he crazy. He crazy in that show. Ashanti, she be tripping me off with that laugh. She do. That's what be getting me about her. And Ashanti, she done glowed up. She did. Like, mama looking good. Don't worry. Don't feel insecure, Ashanti. You look good, girl. You look good. Let's see. 4, 3, 4. Now, what a lot of you guys don't know, I know people be saying, like, when Aaliyah passed, it was like Sierra. Nope, it wasn't. It was Ashanti. I do remember that clearly. When she left, Ashanti was the next princess. I remember that clearly. But people don't want to give her that credit. Will their relationships last, Spirit? Please, Father God, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me about Ashanti and Nelly. Will their relationship last? Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Right now, they're being very zen at this moment. Things are still growing for them, but they're just going with the flow of things, right? This is the past position. Right now, I feel like they have, I get 9 of hearts, I get fulfillment, harmony, and protection. Things are all over the place. I get they're very faithful. Money is there, but I feel like hearts are falling. Hearts, they float, right? But the hearts are falling. And then I get emotions in the background. Okay? This is what's happening right now. What I see in the future is I get purification. I get emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. I see a woman standing in her emotions. She's exposed already. The sun is always shining on her. But I get this energy where you could just see that this woman is cleansed. Even though she has a little doubt because her head is tilted a little bit. There's some doubt. But I get emotions in their future is what they know. Okay? I get the solar plex in the past, so in their guts, because the question is, will their relationship last? I get that only they would know. What they know is they're being patient with each other right now. They're watching each other slowly grow. And then in the future, I get the devil. I get there's going to be some negative attachments. Either someone's going to be doing drugs, somebody's going to slip up and do something. They're going to go back to their old habits. And this was going to probably cause Ashanti to be in her emotions. Ashanti, like I said, Libras, they be seeing the red flags, but they don't say nothing. Right. They be seeing the red flags, but they don't be saying nothing. He probably back there like, come on, girl, we got this stuff. They the jokesters, but behind the scenes stuff. And Ashanti like, Nelly. And mama manager, she come in. What's going on, girl? What's going on? Oh, nothing, mom. Everything's cool. Everything's cool. Nelly, if you don't get that, why are you doing this? Why don't we get out of here? And you know what I'm saying? That's what's going on with their relationship. They know. Nelly and Ashanti be knowing. Oh my God! See what y'all be putting me through. All right, let's see what the. Oh yeah, I was about to close the reading. Let's see what the tarot is saying. So right now, the focus is their marriage. Their marriage is their focus. But what's crossing them is there has been a change in the air. The energy is changing. Someone's trying to escape from something difficult. I get the death card is what they're standing on. Like I said, they're going through a change. In the past, they were feeling broke, but I feel like their faith has been restored, though. Definitely their faith has been restored. What they know is going to be a change for the better is their marriage. So their marriage is what they're holding on tight. It's like they're fighting for their marriage. But what I get in the future is I get restrictions. Someone's going to be feeling trapped in fear. It's a woman. Everywhere she moves, she's going to get cut. There's going to be some restrictions in front of them. This will happen within 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months. You're going to start seeing the downfall. Or the change, I must say. You're going to start seeing the change in 2 weeks or 2 months. What's around them, they're tossing and turning in their sleep. Something unexpected is what they're worried about is something unexpected happening. Someone is going to slip up, and I feel like it's you, Nelly. If you guys watch my old video, I already told you. I warned you. Now, what I'm going to say is, this is why I kept telling y'all, it's not good to go with your ex. Now, I know some of y'all want that happily ever after, and y'all miss y'all ex from high school, and all this kind of stuff, and you know how he used to make me feel just because he made you feel that one time, and because you had a life full of hell. Do not go back with your ex. Exes are called ex for a reason. That's because you were supposed to learn something and you were supposed to keep it moving. But if you go back to that person, you're going to have all these problems. You wasn't listening to spirit. You wasn't taking everything serious. Like I tell you, rejection is God's protection. If somebody walk out your life, let them go. Because God did that for a reason. He's protecting you. You have to know when God is using you. That's why I say Ashanti moral compass is off. She may come off all glamorous and all this, but something's missing. Something is missing, mama. Now, I don't see your dad. I see your mom. I don't see your dad. So I'm curious what that dynamic is about. Because obviously he showed you what a real man is and what he really do. And the final outcome I get is a Page of Pentacles. It's a slow and steady process. It's a slow, you all going to see this in 2 days, 2 weeks, or 2 months time. I promise you. Ashanti, you want to be with him. So when y'all, some of y'all be blaming, it's Nelly that you no. You chose him. You knew who he was. He told you who he was. But you want to be with him. That's all I can say about that. Will a relationship last was the question. I'm gonna say, and I'm being truthful when I say this. Yes, the relationship will last. It's a slow and steady process. I'll give it probably, I'm gonna say, be honest with you, I'm gonna say probably like 2 years. I'm honestly say probably 2 years. It's gonna last for a while, but then it won't last that long. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Let me see, 13. They could go. I'm gonna say this. This is what I see. They'll probably be together for either 2 years or 7 years. 7 to 2 years. That's what I'm gonna say, max. All right. Any more questions on this? Do they really love each other? Somebody asked that question. Do they really love each other? How y'all feeling in the comments? Now, hopefully, I hope they watch this video. I hope this gives them some closure because, you know, y'all have to understand that these people are celebrities. They're human too, and I know they're human, but you have to understand that their bills are different than our bills. We go through light bill, cell phone bill, we go through stuff like that. These people bills are 10 times worse than your bills. So they got to keep up constantly. When they sign that contract, it's like you sold your soul. Have you ever heard that saying, sold your soul to the devil, the Illuminati and stuff? That's right, Humble. We wishing them the best. We wishing y'all the best if you watching. We don't want, there's no negative energy. I'm just telling you the truth, what Spirit is showing me. That's all I'm doing. I'm just a vessel. But y'all got to get it right. You know, I can't make you change. You know, because y'all got to do that yourselves. What was I saying? Dang, I lost my train of thought, y'all. Did anybody? Y'all remember what I was saying? Dang, made me leave. Yeah, we was talking about the bills. Yeah, so their bills are different than us. So they gotta keep up. You know, the saying, you sold your soul to the devil. You sold your soul. That don't just go for the entertainment field. That can go for McDonald's. You work at McDonald's and they tell you, I want 20 an hour. And they say, oh, well, we're only hiring for like 15. Sorry, that's what we're hiring for. And you're like, one, I do need a job. Two, this is too fucking low. Hell no, this is a ripoff. But I need a job because I got to pay this tomorrow. I'll do it. 15's fine. 15's fine. And then you're there and you're working hard and you wish you didn't work there. And then you got a friend tell you, hey girl, you should have came over here. But you already signed the contract. So it might take years for you to get out of that to get you back where you at, depending on how you move. That too. There's always a will. Remember that. There's always a will, there's always a way. You can get out of anything in life. You just got to know how to. You got to know how to find the back door. Because there's always a back door in life. Spirit, please talk to me. Do Ashanti and Nelly really love each other? That's the question. Do they really love each other? Remember, guys, please like, share, and subscribe, those who are watching. Do Ashanti and Nelly really love each other, Spirit? Now, remember, y'all, I'm only on the 4th episode. And I got all of this within the 4th episode. Spirit, talk to me. Do Ashanti and Nelly really love each other? And I know some of y'all be like, dang, why y'all all in their business? Like, it wouldn't be our business if y'all didn't give it to us. And let me tell you about reading people. If you put your business out there for the public to see, it is my business. Now, if I was just like Sierra and Russell, I can't read them. You know why I can't read them? Because they don't got nothing for me to read about. You see what I'm saying? There's nothing problematic for me to read, so I cannot read them. But if there's something like when y'all say, ooh, such and such said that, ooh, some, and I'm like, what? What they say? What? Yeah. And then that's when I get to read it. Because now it's a concern. My spirit is being tampered with. Well, I'm feeling some type of way. I have to read it. I ask Spirit. That's why when you hear me read, I always say, please, Father God, authorize what you want me to authorize. So it ain't, he's giving me the information. I don't know. It could be a she too. I don't know. Spirit, both of them. You know, they give me that information what spirit wants me to read. That's how I get my information. And then your spirit guides. See, I don't know about the spirit guides. Let me tell you about the spirit guides. The spirit guides are people that know you and they're passed on, but you don't know them. But they were assigned by God to protect you, kind of like a fairy godmother. You see the movie Pinocchio? You see how the fairy godmother came, and every time Pinocchio was in trouble, she would get him out of trouble. That's what your spirit guides do for y'all. Y'all don't know that. But y'all have people watching over you. Some of y'all got one, some of y'all got 10. But they help me help you. That's how that goes. Anyways, I'm over myself. Spirit, do Ashanti. I saw you, Fred. Do Ashanti and do they really love each other? Spirit, please, Father God, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Do Ashanti and Nelly really love each other? Please, Father God, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Spirits. Spirit guides, help me with this. Do Ashanti and Nelly really love each other? Okay, let's see. Be honest with you, y'all should have kept y'all relationship private. I know y'all need money, and times is getting hard. We fit to be in famine. I'm letting y'all know this now. America's fit to be in famine real soon. Like I told y'all, get your canned goods, get your flashlight, get all that stuff. It is what it is. 1, 2, 3, and everybody trying to get some money. Beyonce, Jay-Z going through the same thing. I know. I'm sorry. I know. I said I wasn't gonna mention. I said I wasn't gonna mention them, but hey, they're going through the same thing. That's why they're giving y'all the album, and tours and all this, T-shirts and all this kind of stuff because they trying to ante up. Plus, they paying all these court fees and stuff because Jay-Z has. So basically, Beyonce is paying his goddamn bills. You supposed to be a billionaire. How the hell is you a billionaire and your wife is on tour? Does that make sense to anybody? You're a billionaire and you have your wife. She look crazy right now. I'm looking so crazy. You is looking crazy, huh? You see how they jinx themselves? Crazy in love. Drunk in love. Beyonce married her own father. The truth is, she married her own dad in Ashanti. See, my days are cold without you, and I'm hurting when I'm with you. And then my heart can take no more. I can't keep running back to you. They jinx themselves. They make these music and they jinx themselves. They telling you the truth. You just gotta listen to the lyrics. Baby, I don't know why you're treating me so bad. Seeing life in a life, and I was all you had. I can't keep crying. They do it to themselves. They do it to themselves. Anyways, do they really love each other? I get the flame tree. I get the start of something new. This was a passion of theirs, getting back together. They always had a passion to be together. Right now, it's a hidden path. I get marriage of spirit and matter. I get success with them. I get money, but I get their love is eternal. You see, because it's rooted in love. It's rooted in love. But I see an illusion. I get an illusion, self-examination, distortion. Things are not what they appear to be. You see the sun, right? You see the water, but that reflection look different. It don't match that sun. It's an illusion, y'all. Both of y'all, if you're watching, I recommend y'all get counseling. Y'all need some therapy because y'all are having some issues. Ashanti, you are not seeing what a man is supposed to be, his role. Nelly, you're on drugs. You need to get off the drugs. You're taking something, I don't know what you're taking. But you being copacetic, I don't know. I know they put makeup on y'all to make y'all look razzle dazzle in front of the cameras. But something is off. And Ashanti, it shows. It's written all over your face, girl. Anyways, the flame tree. There was a passion, but I feel like they were trying to keep their money close to them. You see, the sun, success, but color purple represents protection, but they're keeping their money close to them. That was the passion. They do have spirit, spiritual strength. They're standing in this marriage till death do us part. Or they go try. They go try. But then I get destiny. It was destiny that brought them together. They were supposed to be together. They are, in a way, kind of like soulmates. They are. So, but the destiny part, there's a change for a better. Because this is like the will card, right? This is the will card. And you can spin it, but you don't hardly see the girl, even though you spin it. I don't know what y'all see, but it's basically a change. It's like a change. But I feel like there's going to be some type of reflection that they're going to have to be looking at. They're going to have to really examine this marriage of theirs. That's what I could tell you. Do they really love each other? I'm going to say the focus is, I guess someone's doing some tricks. I get the Seven of Swords. Whoever this man is, he's very sneaky. He's getting his stash ready. You see? He's doing something sneaky. Look at his grin on his face. I don't trust that man. The light is not even shining on his face. The darkness is shining on him. And then you look at the swords. It's a tense situation. This is the focus. Ashanti, run. Run, girl. Time will tell, y'all. Time will only tell. Right now, there's some type of delay. It's a waiting period is what they're standing on. In the past, they were having some mixed emotion and money problems. You see the ocean? The ocean is like this. And then they juggling their money. What they know, somebody is the magician. I think it's Nelly. He's the co-creator. He's the co-creator. You'll start seeing the ships come in 3 months' time. 3 months' time, the ships are coming in. I do see business deals for them, though. They're gonna be kind of doing a lot, but I don't see now. As I'm pulling cards, you don't see no love, do you? Do you? You don't see no love in this reading. It's all look like manipulation. In the mind, they're building generational wealth. Yes, it's family. Nelly got all the goddamn kids. Ashanti, you ain't the only one in this world. He got his other kids he got to provide for. So there's basically an ain't no love. Ashanti is probably like this, baby. So you had a good trip, everything. He like, oh yeah, yeah, we did it. He's getting the money. Yeah, yeah, we good, man. We gonna do this again, yeah, you know. Ashanti, oh really? Okay. What's around them is they're being faithful, they're being strong with each other. She's being with this lion. What they hope and fear is I get this earth sign woman. Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus woman is in the hopes and fears. I don't know if she's a baby mama or she could be, or this could be, if this is not a woman that I'm seeing, because the question I asked is do they really love each other? Um, this could be like their career, you know, is what they're hoping for. They're worried about their career. I'm gonna say that, and the outcome is do they. The outcome is a tense situation. No, they don't love each other. It's smoke and mirrors. Do they? The question we ask is, do they really love each other? How can you love someone when you hardly be with them? How? How can I really love you if you here one minute and you gone the next? You on tour. You got these kids that you got to take care of. Where's the love? Yeah, it is sad. It's very sad, but this is the life they chose. Somebody in a relationship have to compromise. I wonder how, you know what, y'all need to go be friends with Sierra and Russell because they doing a pretty good job. They be like the matchmakers in heaven and stuff. They Cupid. But y'all, it ain't no love here. And I think it's worrying Ashanti. She's getting freaking worried and, whew, yeah. Yeah. Um, 8. I want to read the final outcome to this card. I pray for them. I hope they get better. I hope they get counseling, and I really do, because Nelly don't want to change. He's not going to change. He's a fixed sign. He's not going to change. I promise you. So what was the point of even getting back together, getting married, bringing the whole baby into? It was money. Watch my first reading. Watch my first reading. It was all about money. I said that when I did the reading for them the first time, and I knew it. I said, this is a business move. They knew that y'all wanted them to get together. They even said it in the show. They said social media helped. Ashanti was like, I didn't even know he was gonna come. All I know is we met each other at Versus, and like I said, Nelly knew. He saw the big picture. He knew that was the only way he was. I think she wanted a baby too. She did wanted a baby. That's why I said they're coupleable. They're both the same situation. They both need therapy and help. Don't look at the illusion. Don't look at the makeup and the pretty hair and get out of that. It's bigger than that. It's survival at this point. That move that Nelly made with Trump, that was a very tactical move because, if you like Trump, He'll change your life, but you still playing with the devil. Definitely, she was 44 when she had the baby, and you know, with Ashanti, it's a time clock for her because she wants to have more kids. She dedicated her whole career to music, to entertaining us. She, I really don't see Ashanti doing music for too long. She wants to be a mom. She wants to raise a family. That's what I really see for her. I see Ashanti in the future going to be doing things behind the scenes. So ever since they met on the show, it was calculated from the beginning. Yes, it was calculated from the beginning. Mm-hmm. See, I didn't want to put this video out because see now everybody go be talking and people watch my videos and steal my stuff and don't give me credit for it. Yeah, I know, impressive channel. You be doing that. Did y'all hear about the whole Nicki Minaj situation? Remember in my Nicki Minaj video when I was going at it with her and Megan Thee Stallion, I said that Beyonce and Jay-Z was gonna run away from you, Nicki. I told her that. Y'all remember I said that. And then what did Nicki say in her comment? She said, "This is for entertainment purposes only. Everything I say is alleged." Who say that? Who say that in their videos? And Impressive Channel was gonna say, "Oh, DJ Academic say that." They watch my videos. They just don't want to give me credit because they know I'm gonna tell the truth and it's gonna lose them some money. Yeah, she did wait for her whole entire life to have kids. Yeah, she waited to have kids, and now that she has a baby, now my energy is getting all messed up. Talking about this stuff. I need a drink. I need a freaking drink to this, cause y'all, this is not beer. This is water. Okay, you see, water. I already know what you're thinking. Get it out your head. But anyways, yeah. Sad, right? It's sad life. But anyways, let's read this card. You did say the fire sign woman was going to come out and come after them. Right. I said that. I even said in the recent one, I didn't know who it was because that was in Beyonce's reading. And it ended up being Nicki. Ended up being Nicki Minaj. Yeah, Nicki, her, all the Young Money, they done. Young Money is done. Lil Wayne looked like a crackhead. You know he on drugs. Drake, you might as well. I mean, Drake need to do movies like I told him, but he don't want to listen to me. So focused on being the GOAT. And Nicki, she just feel insecure because she not that it girl no more. Nicki ain't got it like that. Nicki is in her, and then you know what? This is one thing I want to tell y'all. It's never too late to dream. Keep the dream alive. Whatever, it don't matter what age you are, it's never too late to do something new. But if you not taking care of your body and your health, Nicki done got her a BBL. You heard what happened with Cardi B, right? They talking mess about Cardi B because she got a BBL and the dude left her because he said it smelled. Because all that tissue that they put in your ass, when it sits in there for so long, it starts to smell. And the dude was gonna leave her, but I heard rumors that they're back together. I don't know. That's for another video. But yeah. Anyways, guys, let's focus on this. So the outcome is, you are the horns of the dilemma and cannot see clearly which path to choose. You don't know whether to follow your head or your heart. You feel immobilized by indecisions, as if you have reached a stalemate or an impasse. You feel a need to keep a tight rein on your emotions. You may be using all your intellectual defenses to avoid facing your feelings about an issue. You are taking a passive stance of waiting for something new to happen before making a decision. You may be burying your head in the sand rather than taking action. However, you can't hold out forever. You must confront the issues directly because problems won't go away if you pretend they don't exist. You see how on point these cards are? Spirit, you must face what you really want or feel. Sometimes this card can mean reaching a settlement or agreement. Spirit never lies, y'all. Spirit never lies. Let me tell y'all this for y'all who want to be tarot readers out there. If you want to be a really good tarot reader, you need to believe. You need to have a strong faith system. Whenever these cards land, you need to trust it. Because like I said, God don't make mistakes. If I put that card down, you need to trust what that card is saying. It didn't fall by accident. Have you ever been in a restaurant and everybody was having a good time and something just fell? Everybody, look, what the heck was that? That happened for a reason. It happened for a reason. Now, whether it was maybe that person was clumsy or you gotta watch out for him. Don't let him give you your food. Or maybe you were in an argument with your partner and that happened and it made everybody stop. Or maybe it made the boss look at the situation and be like, is he all right? Because I need to check on him. You see how the universe provides? The universe provides for everybody. You just have to trust in the universe. I'm over myself. See, I didn't want to preach today. I knew I was going to be preaching. But yeah. That's what I get for Ashanti Nelly. Any more questions out there? I seen some questions. Somebody was saying something. Nicki Minaj is the only part they still together. Who's still together? Aisha World, who's still together? Is he talking about Nelly and Ashanti? I mean, I know that because they got a show. But yeah, guys, so that's what we have for them. Let me, before I close this reading, because we've been on here long enough, let me read. Let me see. I gotta read from the angel card because I know they watching me, and then yeah, let me read. Let me read them a card because they go come for me. Nelly, you tried. You think I didn't catch you? I knew what you was trying to do. I knew what you was trying. I'm watching you. It's a difference. See, some of these celebrities don't be thinking, they throwing slugs, but I be seeing what they be doing. Cardi B and yeah, they still together. I did see that on Impressive Channel. I was shocked. Cardi B, she's another one. She's a Libra. Her moral compass is off. What she dated, a Sagittarius, and what she with now, a Sagittarius. Cardi B, is you okay? Something wrong with Cardi B. That girl ain't playing with a full deck. And I know y'all laugh because she entertaining. But that's the thing about the Libra women. They aren't very entertaining. You want to know what a good Libra is? Maya. That's a good Libra. But she kind of iffy too sometimes. I be questioning certain things she be doing. But you know, she a Libra too. Spirit, talk to me. What is the outcome around Ashanti and Nelly? What is the outcome? What's the overall outcome, Spirit? Please talk to me. See, the more and more we read, that's why I love reading about these celebrities, because the more you read on these people, you realize they just like us. They human. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. Okay. I get Pioneer. Pioneer, but I get the shadow side of Pioneer. Compulsive need to keep moving on. Compulsive needs to keep moving on. Mm-hmm. Yep. Knew that was coming. Where's the book at? See, oh my god, I'm never prepared, y'all. This is so freaking embarrassing. Where's the book? Where's the book? Oh my god. Hold up, y'all. Give me a second. I swear, y'all. I think this room. I got spirits in this room. They be hiding my stuff. Wow. See, it's always in front of you when you need it. Okay. Pioneer. Shadow Pioneer manifests as a compulsive need to abandon the present and move on, never settling anywhere. Ask if your life has been characterized by the need to consistently step on fresh and undiscovered territory in at least one realm. That's what I get for them. Let me read an angel card. Do anybody know what that means? Did y'all get the message of Pioneer? Did y'all need me to elaborate more on that? Bless you. Okay, now where's my angel book? It's like I'm missing one book and then I'm missing another book. Okay, here we go. Okay, angel card. Somebody say yes. Okay, you want me to... Okay, so Pioneer, right? Compulsive need to keep on moving. So meaning like, and I don't know why I keep getting Nelly's energy. Because Ashanti, she good. She could do all bad by herself, but it'll be a sad look to see her as a single parent. But that just shows you a demographic on black men. Men need to get better. That's all that is. You know, Nelly is from... He's a millennial. He's from that type of generation where, you know, men got to be a certain way, but remember guys, he's a fixed sign. So fixed sign people don't change worth the shit. I'm just being real. I'm just keeping it for you for real. Some of them, I'm not saying all of them, they have the potential to change. But the majority of them, you gonna take me flaws and all. You know? So Pioneer is basically going through things to keep going, but you're doing it compulsively. That's what Pioneer means. The shadow side of Pioneer. All right, hope that makes sense. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. What angel card do you want for Ashanti and Nelly? Please, Father God, talk to me. What angel card do you want for Ashanti and Nelly? It's a real good show, though. I ain't gonna lie. It's a good show. You know, definitely entertaining to watch. But let's be real. Okay, so the angel card that I get for y'all is blessings and abundance. The angels are giving y'all blessings and abundance. Let's see what the angels have to say. This is for you, Ashanti and Nelly. This is for y'all. A light of blessings and abundance is being wrapped around you now, and your angels wants you to know that they are supporting you. They are encouraging y'all to trust in your intuition and any other guidance you've been receiving at this time. As it will lead you towards tremendous growth and fulfillment, many blessings are being showered upon you present situation. If you have not yet experienced them, know that they will be revealed and shared in the perfect time-space sequence. All the doors to abundance are now being opened to you. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to begin counting your blessings. Then you would be open to be receiving even more of them. Abundance is a spiritual reward for trusting and sharing our gifts and talents. When we align our choices and actions with the highest good, we will be blessed with opportunities. At this time you are in a place of deep spiritual connection and strength and are being given the opportunity to feel spiritually rich. Even if you are feeling sensitive or overwhelmed, the veil between the realm and the heavens is thin. You have a light and support all around you. If you have any concerns about finances or assets, know that the hand of God is guiding your situation to a blessed outcome. Trust in your talents and the angels who are supporting you. Blessings and abundance. That's for you, Nelly and Ashanti. Give me my flowers, please. Give me my credit, because you know what? My Cash App is 9.9.9.9.9.999. That's what y'all need to pay me. Oh, helping y'all solve y'all freaking problems. I ain't getting paid for this. Shoot. But anyways, I'm doing God's work. That's it. That's all I'm doing. Anyways, any questions for me? Anybody? I'm just getting tired of these celebrities. Ooh. Well, y'all, we go call it a night. We've been on here for what, 2 hours already? Going on 2 hours. This is Sunday, so this is only a reading for Ashanti and Nelly. What is the in love energy? She hurry up and put hers out. She just, shit, get mine, Melanie and Jeremiah. We want to know them. All right, Isha World. We gonna see what's around Melanie and Jeremiah. All right. Sorry, Ashanti and Nelly. I know y'all watching, but other people, they've been waiting. We've been hearing all y'all tea and y'all mess, so they want to get theirs out. Okay, so let's see. What's the energies around Melanie and Jeremiah? No, I'm gonna keep it real with you. All right. I'm giving you a good reading. I'm going in. All right. Okay, so Spirit, if you don't mind, if there's any spirit guides in the room, could you please leave? I need to cleanse the room. Give me a second, y'all. I gotta cleanse. Get rid of whatever Nelly and Ashanti had. All right, Spirit. Could you please bring Jeremiah and Melanie's spirit guides into the room? Thank you, honor your presence. What's the energies around them too, Spirit? He's a Libra, I'm Capricorn. Okay. What's the energies around? Do you know his number, Melanie? Do you know his number sign? What is his number? Oh my God, that dog, I swear. That dog always barking. Okay, anyways, I'm sorry, people, I have neighbors, so he's a number 4. Okay. Okay, Spirit, talk to me. What's the energies around Melanie and Jeremiah? What's the energies around Nelly and Jeremiah? Of course, I'm getting a number, and I'm going, okay, got you. What's the energies around Melanie and Jeremiah, Spirit? Please talk to me. What's the energies around Melanie and Jeremiah? Please, Father God, talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. Please, Father God, allow me to see and say anything and everything that you allow me to say and see. What are the energies around Melanie and Jeremiah? Melody and Jeremiah are your loves. They're your children. They're your beloveds. Please, Mother, Father God, authorize me to see and say anything and everything you authorize me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. Now, I want to give y'all, I know some of y'all be like, why you say Mother, Father, God? That's the mother. Without her, we wouldn't have Jesus. That's not the real, she's not the real mother, because that's all they had. We ain't got a black version, but she was really black, but we don't got her. So I'm just saying that's all they got. So, but that's the mother, father, God. Mother, father, God. God was a woman, I believe. I think so. Because if you think about it, Mother Earth, Mother Nature, the motherland, everything started from the motherland. It was a woman. God was a woman. Don't tell your husbands that, because y'all gonna have a fight. I'm just telling you, Joe. Don't tell your husbands that. You hear it from me. Anyways, what's the energies around Melanie and Jeremiah? So I get a hidden gift. Okay, so I get sadness ending, but a new beginning. There's something that ended in the past with y'all, but there's something that's beginning too. All right, it was a sad event, but this is in the past, right? It's something that kept y'all worried too. What I get is right now there's an illusion. Things are not what they appear to be. I get an illusion, self-examination, and distortion. You see how the sun is reflecting the water? It's not what it appears to be. Nope. But this was in the past, right? Because I get that. Even though this card is not in the past, but Spirit is telling me whatever was in the past was not real. I'm also getting another thing. I see in the future, y'all are going to be clearing away obstacles, protecting, and guidance. Is what I get to. Because the big elephant is in the room. You know what that is. In the past, I felt like there was something that you needed to say. Some of y'all, there was even though there was something, like I feel like maybe y'all have to apologize, or there was apology that needed to be said. I get that in the past. What's happening right now, there's an illusion going on. There's something not what it appears to be, but it's time will tell. It's gonna reveal itself. It's gonna show itself pretty soon. Whatever this illusion or distortion is, it will present itself. And what I see in the future, there's gonna be some heartache and loss. She's praying downward instead of upward. Her hair is covering her eyes, so she's hiding something. You see how clear the sky is, but look at how the ugliness is caving in. Her feet is not even touching the ground. Let's see what the tarot say. There's a lot of gossip and rumors going on between y'all. The focus is there's some gossip and rumors. What's crossing you is a cover-up. There's something hidden. But you see what he's standing on? The man is standing on ice, right? It's frozen. But look how the ice is melting. It's going to reveal itself in 2 days or 2 weeks. I get there's something about giving up too soon is the problem. Someone's going to give up. And that's where the heartache and loss will be. Um, and I know you're not feeling it right now. You probably are, but you're probably not feeling it now. But I do see it. It's gonna happen. I feel like in the past someone was cutting corners. Someone's cutting corners, especially when it comes to money. What they know, what you know is when y'all are feeling down and depressed. What I see in front of you, the ships are gonna come in. This is gonna happen, and it's gonna bring you stress. Right. Hmm. What's around you is this because it's a relationship. The relationship. But there's a cover up. I get two cover ups. When I get two cover ups, oh hell no. Oh hell no. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be honest with you. Hell to the no. There's a cover up. Someone moral compass is off, is what y'all worried about. And the last but not least, it's gonna come through a text message or a phone call. It's gonna be unexpected. No. It's not a good relationship. That's what I can tell you. When will all this happen? I'm gonna say, um, hmm, within 5 days, 5 weeks, or 5 months, this will happen. Yeah, this is not a good. I don't get good energy from this reading. And once I get this, I'll be quick to tell you, no, that's not a person you want to be with. Um, I'm gonna pull some more cards. What was the final outcome? Let me. I'm gonna read this one for you because this is the outcome card, and this is gonna be very important for you to know. And another thing, guys, if you ever get a reading live, you can always go back here and watch it. You might not feel it then, but you can always go back to this video and be like, he said that. He showed what? Yeah. Yeah. Telling y'all, spirit don't be lying. I will be teaching tarot in the future, by the way, because I'm looking for a group of people who is passionate to want to do this. So stay tuned. I just haven't gave you the date yet. I'm leaving it on God's time. Page of Swords. Okay. In a positive aspect, you may find yourself in a situation where discernment, quick analysis, and decisiveness are of the essence. Your dispassionate reality may save the day. You may need to call on a professional advisor for important information to assist you in making a decision. Weigh matters carefully before signing any contract or agreement. Know that what you are committing yourself to and what the future ramifications of your current decisions are. The danger that is that you may have too many irons in the fire and may leave an important intuitives unfinished. In a negative aspect, you may find yourself in a situation where gossip or rumors play a significant role. Someone may be spending or spreading miraculous stories about you, or you'll find yourself the object of a blunt verbal assault. The behavior of a young person may upset you. Upsetting news may be on the way. Your plans may be delayed. You may not fully understand the implications of your contract you are about to sign, or a young person may cause you aggravation or strife. Someone whom you thought was a friend may not turn out to be so. That's why you're getting this card. Now, one thing I notice about some of y'all like to program in your head that you can change a person and that they're a good person and no, this is how I see them. Get out of your head because you're going to cause more problems than what you are already. Trust me, I've been there, done that. So when Spirit is warning you, pay attention. Stop putting your energy invested into this person. Keep it moving. Go to the next person. Trust me. It'll work out for you. Now you can stay with them if you want. But understanding what you're signing up for. Like Ashanti Nelly. You know, we ain't gonna never get married. We ain't gonna never get no divorce till death do us part. She said that her own words. Some people be cursing themselves and don't know they cursing themselves. That's why I said words are powerful. Remember in the Bible, in the beginning was God, and the Word was good. Remember they said they talked about the Word. That's what they talking about. I'm not trust 100%. That's up to Him. I hear you. I hear you. You see how the timing is so right with Ashanti and Nelly, and then you going with your situation? Spirit be right on time. Sometimes you can see your problems in other people. Let me read you, oh shit. I'm gonna get you a final outcome, and then I'm gonna close it with this. Let's see. All right. What's the final outcome, Spirit? Spirit, talk to me, talk to me. Have mercy. Got to be careful with words we speak, right? You curse yourself with the word. That's why I be careful what I be saying sometimes, because karma is something else. I seen one channel, I don't know who I was watching, but they said they don't believe in karma. How you not believe in karma? And then when they tried to describe what they believed that karma was, it was nothing what karma was about. Karma is not something that's going to keep on following you. Karma, she comes whenever she want to come. If you did something bad, karma's going to come back to you regardless. It don't have a time, date, or I never spoke negative on him. I always try to keep him positive. I know. Anybody you love, you're going to want to say something positive. It's the fact is, do they love you as much as you love them? That's the real question. And if he's a fine looking dude, trust me, there's a lot of girls watching him. That's the harsh reality of it all. Folks just be saying any old thing. They be talking just to be talking, right? Just to be talking. It's a harsh reality, but the thing is, and to be honest with you, in my humble opinion, I wouldn't be dating nobody like good looking. You know what I'm saying? Because if you know they bring traffic, he's not ideal. I'ma just say that now. Okay. Like, what I was gonna say, dang, I lost my train of thought. What? Dang, what was I gonna say? Anybody who come with traffic, like people, if you know a lot of eyes be on them, that's a red flag. Because if they think they can get whatever they want, and Nelly's that guy, if he was raised up, and if he was thinking that he's good looking and he's hot, and I got the baby hair, I got the good skin and all this stuff, when they too fine, it don't be worth the headache sometimes. Right. It don't be worth the headache. And that's the problem, because some of these guys think they got it like that. And so they like, well, shoot, if you leave me, I got this girl. That's every man's dream. But it's not reality. And they learn later in life They had that one good girl that was a ride or die for them, and then they feel some type of way. Sometimes they know you that ride or die chick, and they will use you because they wanted hot mama over there that they always been dying to get, and they moral compass be off. It goes hand in hand, y'all. Spirit, talk to me, talk to me. What's the outcome for Melanie and Jeremiah, Spirit? Please talk to me, Spirit. All right. Okay. I get vampire. He's a vampire. But I get the shadow side of vampire. Depleting others for your psychic survival. Chronic complaining and codependency. Interesting. Vampire. Somebody who sucks your energy. So I told y'all, vampires are real. People don't be believing. You seen the movie Sinners? Vampires are real. I'm speaking metaphorically, not like with the fangs and teeth and stuff like that. What I'm saying is, there's people out there in life that you meet, they come off pretty good looking. You know, that's how vampires look. They look young forever, good looking, you know? And then they drain your energy because you're doing all it takes to be with them, and they're sucking you dry. And at the end of the day, they looking good. Nelly looking good. Ashanti the one looking all nervous and stuff. She's the one looking all bloated up, and you seen how she was at first. She was independent. She was on her game. She was eating vegan. Now all of a sudden you see a different stroke. Now Nelly is starting to glow. What the fuck? Yeah. Vampire. Nelly's a vampire. For entertainment purposes only. Everything I said is alleged. I don't want y'all coming for me. Anyways, the shadow vampire forms psychic attachments to others out of desire for approval and maintenance. Look for a long life pattern of behavior such as chronic complaining, codependency, and holding on to relationships psychologically long after they've ended. Yeah, that's exactly what he is. Now let me give you some advice. Let me see. Spirit, angels, what do you want to give Melanie for this reading? What do you want Melanie to know, Spirit? See, y'all spirit guys be working. I'm telling you, I be telling people, y'all better get into it. They want to go to church. I'm not trying to knock the church. It's a good place to learn and commune, be with people, y'all on y'all journey. And I'm not taking that from y'all. So you're basically saying that even though we are done, he still wants to be attracted to me. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he's just using you. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so Spirit, what angel card do you want me to get? Now, the reason I said that, because the cards we pulled that everybody saw, there was no love in those cards. The oracle cards showed you it was an illusion. He's using your looks for his come up. He need people like you for him to feel up here. That's what I'm trying to explain. Get rid of him. He ain't worth it. Angel wants you to know manifestation. 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 Manifestation is the ability to bring our thoughts, dreams, and intuitions into reality. The spiritual law of manifestation helps us create from a deep within energies and experiences that lead us towards greater fulfillment and purpose. You are blessed to have received this angel card today, for it encourages you to recognize your power. You are a master of manifestation, and whenever you focus on something with loving thoughts and the best intentions, you bring that dream into reality. If you are working on bringing something to fruition at this time, whether that be a project, an opportunity, or even a miracle, this card lets you know that it is unfolding before your eyes. It's very important to stay elevated at this time and focus on positive energy, blessings, and the positive events that are happening around you as you are magnetizing even more blessings into your world. You are one with the universe at this time and have the ability to manifest incredible experiences and opportunities. You're being encouraged to understand that any new opportunities arising will allow you to step up and move forward in your life. Your energy is aligned with pure potential, and it's important to know that everything you focus on is now going to grow, adapt, and expand in line with your energy field. Your angels are encouraging you to be open and receptive as the universe is offering you the guidance, abundance, support, and healing you require based on your current situation. Recognizing incredible gifts and supports that are available to you now. The power of the universe is within you. Glad we. Thank you, Spirit. The power of the universe is in you, meaning you have every element you need to achieve your goals. If something don't feel right, that's because it ain't right. I want all of y'all to understand that when you know something don't feel right, it ain't right. That's what you call your moral compass. But again, manifestation. Manifest what you want. When you start feeling good and being around the people that make you feel good, you start lining up with your purpose. And you can tell the difference. Have you ever dated somebody? Hold on, I need a drink, y'all. I need a drink. I question this water too. It's new. It was my first time drinking it. But it tastes pretty good, but it's just if I can't see through the can. Hold on, anyways, I'm over myself. Have you ever dated somebody where they was everything to you? Yeah, they may throw some slugs at you, call you fat, say well you ugly, and then make jokes and you laugh like, boy, stop, shut up, and all this stuff. But then when you bring them around your friends and they start saying that stuff to you, and your friends is like, and you like, yeah, that ain't, he was never supposed to be with you. That ain't your friend. That's how you could tell when you. That's what they say. Bring the person you love in front of your mama or your daddy or your brothers and sisters and friends, because you can really see the true colors of who they really are when you bring them around. You see if they energy change. Do they energy is they energy the same 24/7, or does it change when you bring them around your friends? Because if they got to switch up, something wrong. Red flag. The energy should be the same. That's how you know who's the one. When that person and sometimes y'all be knowing. Sometimes you know when somebody ain't 100%, when somebody ain't right, and you keep them away from mama and daddy. She'll like, so when can I meet your mom? When can I meet your dad? Oh, she'll they got this. They doing this. They working. They busy and all this stuff like that. The reason y'all making those excuses because you know you with a messed up person. See, love is what keeps you together. Evil is what divides you. But the thing is, how bad do you want it? That's the question. All right, y'all. I'm tired. I got to get some sleep. What time is it? Shoot, 12. Angel numbers. I gotta go to sleep, y'all. I gotta go to sleep. I know some of y'all want me to keep reading, but live reading Thursdays. Come Thursdays, we go live. Okay? So I gotta end this video. I don't know when it's gonna be posted, but I love you all. Peace and love, and I'll see y'all soon. Love and light. God bless. God bless. Oh, any questions for me, by the way? No questions? Okay, everybody leaving. I already see the numbers going down. Y'all leaving. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Later.